The Mount Everest or the Sagarmatha region is one of the world's best-known tourist destinations. Its unique natural environment and the typical high Himalayan culture have no parallel in the world. The snow-capped peaks overlooking the foothills include the Lhotse and Choyu, all of which are over 8,000 meters tall. The crowning glory is, of course, Mount Everest, which is the highest point on Earth. The unique nature and the landscape of the region led UNESCO to declare the Sagarmatha National Park a World Heritage Site in 1979. The large number of visitors in the Sagarmatha region continues to exert tremendous pressure on the local culture and environment. Many young people in the villages have begun adopting the culture and lifestyle of the tourists, which has caused them to start disregarding their own culture and traditions. One objective of TRPAP is to find ways to interest the new generation in the traditional cultures and lifestyles by making them aware of their heritage. The key conservation message is that preserving culture is in the long-term interest of both the locals and the tourists. The locals can continue with their traditions, while tourists can add value to their visits by getting the opportunity to explore and experience a culture that is unique and distinct.
I think if you can keep Nepal as Western people expect it to be, so things like the dancing that we've seen tonight, and the lodges and the Sherpas carrying the very heavy loads, for us it's very unusual. So when we come to this country, it's something like we've never seen before. So when we go back and tell other people in our own countries, it's a wonderful, life-changing experience, and they want to then come to Nepal to see this difference. So I think it's very important to keep everything as it is at the moment.
However, there's still a long way to go before the project may be able to achieve all of its goals. The project activities now underway include building and maintaining local infrastructure such as trails, bridges, shelters, and resting places for the porters.
किचनको स्टाफहरुको पुरा ड्रेसहरु हामी चेन्ज गर्यौं अनि हाम्रो जुन होटलको सरसफाइमा पनि हामीले एकदम ध्यान दिएका छौं अनि बाहिरतिर पनि हामी काठमाडौँबाट ल्याएर पनि फूलहरु रोपेका छौं अनि अर्को कुरा हाम्रो गेस्टहरु कति जना आउनुहुन्छ कति जना के हुन्छ त्यसको रिजर्भेसन चार्ट राख्न हामी पहिला त्यो कुनै थिएन तर उहाँले सिकाउनु भएको छ हामी त्यो चार्ट सबै राख्यौं अनि हाम्रो कति जना गेस्ट आज कति जना हुनुहुन्छ भोलि कति जना आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ त्यो सबै हामीले रेकर्ड राख्न थालेका छौं.
TRPAP is also being implemented in the Langtang National Park in Raswa district north of Kathmandu. The project activities underway here are based on the Sagarmatha model. Langtang presently gets fewer tourists than the Sagarmatha region, but has the potential for attracting more visitors. The region has a breathtaking natural environment made up of snow-capped peaks, lush green forests, deep valleys, and colorful settlements. The Gosaikunda Lake in the region is also a place of worship for both Hindus and the Buddhists. These protected forests of Langtang host a large number of wildlife species such as the langur and the thar. The forests are a major habitat of the red panda. The elusive snow leopard and the musk deer are also found in this park. Tourists arriving in this region not only experience trekking in a pristine environment, but also the opportunity to interact with communities living within the protected area. and these are the seat for religious and cultural activities. Among the best known ones are the Tengbuje, Thame, Konjung, Namche, and Pangbuje. Every year, about 25,000 tourists and as many support staff visit the region. Tourism is the main source of livelihood of the people living in the Mount Everest foothills. The relative affluence brought about by tourism is visible in the villages along the main trekking routes. The people in these villages have comparatively better lifestyles than those in the surrounding settlements. Namche Bazaar, which is located within the Sagarmatha National Park, is the region's main tourist hub. Besides tourism, the Sherpa inhabitants of the region are engaged in agriculture, livestock herding, and border trade with Tibet. The majority of the people living in the surrounding villages depend on agriculture for livelihood. They also work as porters or operate yak and mule trains for transporting goods during the tourism season. However, their efforts to benefit from tourism remain scattered and disorganized, and could be improved through proper development and marketing of tourism products. These villages adjoin the Sagarmatha National Park. The local residents use natural resources from the forests for supporting themselves and their livestock. The 1,148 square kilometers of protected ecosystem of the Sagarmatha National Park hosts a large number of plant and animal species. The forests have 17 identified tree species, 30 different types of herbs and medicinal plants, 28 mammal species, and 7 types of reptiles. The forests are also home to over 193 species of birds and about 30 different types of butterflies. The pressure on the forests has increased with the population in the
A cultural journey for young to old, for hard to soft trekkers. A journey for all. The fastest and the simplest way to get to the destination is by air. The flight from Kathmandu to Paplu Airport, the place is perfect for adventure sports like paragliding, mountain biking, and mountain marathon. From PK Peak, the trail descends towards Everest Trail through rhododendron forests down the valley to Junbesi. Junbesi is one of the most beautiful Sherpa villages in Solukhumbu. This village is located at a junction to Everest Trail and Thupten Choling Monastery. Set amidst pine forests, Junbesi has many monasteries within the village. Like all the Sherpas of Junbesi welcome the visitors with khadas and their cultural performance. Junbesi has a range of comfortable Sherpa lodges with hot shower and clean bathroom facilities.